Welcome back to Japan, ladies and gentlemen. The Izu Trail Journey. It has been an epic edition today with pouring rain for the first 3-4 hours until the Nishina Pass at about kilometer 40. And we have seen a tremendous battle between 4 runners in particular. And it does look like it will again be Hirokazu Nishimura who will take the win here. And that will be for the 3rd time in his career. We have a new finish line here, by the way, in Shuzenji town. And here he is. Nishimura is going to win Izu Trail for the 3rd time in his trail running career. He's lifting his fingers as well 3 times. Last year he was 2nd, beaten by Koken Ogasawara just by a minute. But today he takes top honors once again. Hirokazu Nishimura. It was a great battle between him, Yuya Kawasaki, who was the early leader still on the Nishina Pass in these brutal conditions. Shoma Otagiri, short distance specialist, was looking very strong also, and Hajime Kasagi. These 4 made the race. Jonrei Onifa was never really in it. He also DNF'd, as we updated already in our video about half an hour ago. Jonrei Onifa DNF at kilometer 52, the checkpoint 3, the official checkpoint 3. While Nishimura will get his traditional finish interview here in Japanese. We will try to get a word with him also in English afterwards. So I just laid further down how the race unfolded. So Stingray never really in it. Hisashi Kitamura at first also seemed to be struggling with the conditions. But he moved up, and at the previous checkpoint 3, kilometer 52, Kitamura was running in 8th place. So he's still moving up, and 7th place is still potentially possible. That's Ishii, just a minute ahead of him. Itamura, incidentally, is followed by the first female runner, which is amazing. She is in overall top 10, and that's Honaka. And here we have the 2nd place runner with bib 6. That is Shoma Otagiri. Taking 2nd place here today in Izu Trail. Brave effort. As you can see the time, 12:15, that means 6 hours 15 minutes in the race. Obviously it's all a bit slower than previous years because of the very wet conditions today. So Nishimura wins ahead of Otagiri, and then we expect Hajime Kasage to finish 3rd, followed by Kawasaki. And then in 5th place, I believe, is Itagaki. Apologies if I mispronounce the name. As I said, it's a new finish line here in Shuzenji. 500 meters further into town. It's actually more scenic, I would say. A bit more narrow as well, so luckily there is no sprint finish. Nishimura is from Kansai. So he's not from this area of Japan actually, but he's a regular. He runs this race almost every year, and I think he's always finished on the podium as well when he comes here. So Onifa, not the first foreigner who wins the men's race here at Izu Trail. He did suffer clearly from the cold already in the video that we posted from the Nishina Pass. You can see that he was suffering, and here is Hajime Kasagi taking 3rd place. Great competition between these 3 warriors. Hajime Kasagi. We expect Yuya Kawasaki to finish within the next few minutes as well, so we'll just wait for him. There's a bigger gap than to number 5 Itagaki, about 15 to 20 minutes expected. Kento Tamura is running in 6th place. He inherited 6th place after Onifa slowed down and then eventually DNF'd. But just to be clear, so Onifa is fine. He had breathing problems, probably due to mild hypothermia. He's also had a very long season. Nishimura is also part of Team Japan for the World Championship. Izu Trail is the only ATM race, Izu Trail Master race, that he has competed in so far. So he has not been qualifying for the Izu Trail Master final. To be perfectly honest, I mean, he is a world-class athlete. Izu Trail Master is a regional competition, so kind of makes sense that he gives the Izu Trail Master a pass. And Shoma Otagiri is known as a short distance specialist, and we were even told this morning that today might be his first ever 70-kilometer race. So I cannot verify that, but that is what I was told from a reliable source. So that's an excellent performance also by Otagiri, second place in Izu Trail Journey, behind Nishimura and just about a minute and a half behind him. There's no shame in that. Yuta Matsuyama, very familiar also in the Asia Trail Master Series, is in the top 30 at the moment, so we'll be keeping an eye out for him as well. Yuta Matsuyama, a regular competitor in our series. He will also be part of Team Japan in the ATM Championship Final at the Nine Dragons in Hong Kong on the 20th of February, together with Hisashi Kitamura, Hiroki Kai, who was third here last year, not here this year. Tomohiro Mitsukoshi is also still part of Team Japan for the ATM final, and also Shoma Maruyama, who was on the podium of the Nine Dragons event last year. Unfortunately, my interpreter has disappeared from my view, so I cannot have a quick chat with Nishimura, whose English is unfortunately a bit limited. But maybe we'll get a chance later on still to have a word with Nishimura. Incidentally, I see her now, so I'll try to squeeze through here. Hirokazu Nishimura, good to see you again. Congratulations. Can we have a quick word? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, they will just have a first of a photo. The top three of the 2025 Izu Trail Journey. Nishimura in the middle. Otagiri, in second place. Technically speaking, he should be on the other side of Nishimura. And in third place, Hajime Kasagi. Official podium ceremony will be held later on the day here in Shuzenji. Due to the bad weather conditions today, the gaps between the top runners is considerably bigger than in previous editions of this race. Number 4, Yuya Kawasaki, is also a former winner of the race here in 2018, and Kawasaki is also a regular. Last year I think he also came 4th or 5th. This year is going to be 4th again. Leading the race at the Nishina Pass, Kawasaki, but maybe overcooked himself a bit. Okay, we have a word. Hirokazu Nishimura, third victory in Izu Trail, congratulations. Was this the most beautiful one, but also the toughest one?
3回目の ITJ 優勝おめでとうございます。このレース今までで一番大変だったんじゃないですか。
そうですね、Thank you very much。すごく初めて雨でね天気が悪い中でいつも走れるようなところがぬかるんでたりしてすごくタフなコースコンディションでした。
Yes, this is the first rain we had in ITJ, and some parts of the course was very muddy and it was very difficult.
Where exactly did you win the race? Where did you decide to attack and drop Otagiri and Asakasagi?
このレースの展開の中でどの時点で優勝を確信できたんでしょうか。2位、3位がすごく迫ってたと思うんですけど。
優勝を確信したのは本当ゴールの500メートルぐらい手前ぐらいですね。
It was like 5 meters before the race that I was confident to win in this race. Before that, it was really neck and neck and tough competition.
Congratulations again, and thank you very much for this 1 minute. Yeah. Hirokazu Nishimura, thank you. And here is Yuya Kawasaki in the finish. In the meantime, perfect timing, 4th place, as I mentioned. Man with a military background, so he was perfectly fine with the conditions. He's used to it from his background, professional background. And with that, we will close this live stream. The top 4 is in the finish. We'll be keeping you updated with the rest of the top 10, especially also with some of the ATM protagonists like Hisashi Kitamura, Yuta Matsuyama, and others. And also when the first female runner Honoka comes into the finish line. Should be right behind Kitamura, in fact, because she's having an outstanding race today.